Hold on. We getting ready to jump into this, and we cannot listen, cannot raw dog it. Gotta keep traditions going. It's one thing that black folks don't have no more is traditions. But we don't believe in that thing. I thought you was holding your head in frustration.
Oh no.
I appreciate you, but we don't believe in that here. We believe in traditions between siblings, and it's not going to stop. It's your brother's favorite show. Love at the lockup time. Love at the lockup time. Your brother's favorite show. Your brother's favorite. We're back, baby. A half hour in to give y'all. First of all, I already recapped this, so I guess you two might snack. I ain't gonna snatch my stuff down, but hopefully don't hate too much. So we're gonna be pausing and stopping and whatnot. And I don't know, I might just play the audio. I might stop playing like the actual, the whole thing. But anyway, so I'm gonna keep it right here. If you watched it, you watched it, right? And I'm gonna be going in and out of just talking over the audio and everything. But anyway, so this is Ray and Troy. This is the Life After Lockup. This is for the Life After Lockup multiverse. All right. This is the end game of Life After Lockup, which is basically just a continuation of Love After Lockup. And what's going on right now is, Ninja, you don't want to get your life together to the point where this is your life. This is always going to be the punishment for being the kind of dude who focuses too much on your looks and your emotions. And something I heard Angry Man said, I'm keep saying it. A lot of y'all will wind up here because everything about you and everything about what comes out your mouth has to do with your feelings. And I know for men, some men have a hard time. I've had a hard time realizing that's how you feel about it. But so what? Where's the work? Where's the results? What's going to change? Is that a good use of your time? You know what word changes everything and it changes a man's entire perspective? You know what word that is, young Sasher? Starts with a B. It's not a beef cheeseburger or BBL or Bronchosaurus or Bentley.
Yeah, it's not beef, man.
Nah, man, it's one word, man. Benefit. Once men start the only vetting tool a man needs, especially in relationships, right? I won't say only one vetting tool, but one of the most powerful vetting tools is the question of, how does this benefit me? And don't get me wrong, there are times in life where you are going to be, it's good to be charitable, it's good to be giving, but you have to also be able to discern when to be doing that. It can't be a random thing you do. Has to be a reason, and the person across from me has to be deserving. No freestyles. You understand? So, and this couple right here is Troy was the one that was locked up, and Zaraya was the one outside. So Zaraya has actually already messed around on Troy while he was locked up, and I always wondered. Honestly, I feel like whatever way he found out, she made it to where it was like some cuck stuff. Okay, because I'm like, if he's in jail, how would he know that you cheated unless you told him? And I was thinking, just judging by how she acted, and even in this scene right here, you can imagine it was a venomous thing, like, yeah, and that's why so and so, you know what I mean? Because she is terrible, like to the point where how your daddy is in this nasty word. We're gonna get to because they're heading to right now. He's going to they're at her psychic. Her dad is a pastor at a church, and they're going to go talk to a psychic. And what the psychic tells Zaraya has her outside telling Troy off about cheating on her. Troy is basically on sun mode. This ninja right here, he's on sun mode. I just coined that. That doing anything for you?
I always respected your hairline.
Yo, Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer right here. He's just gonna go down as one the great pause users. So So you guys can see it and whatnot. Let's try to share the audio. I'm gonna share a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I do want y'all to see his face a little bit, but I'm gonna stop sharing in a second. But I want y'all to see his face. So he's also doing, and again, all right. When you have your life together, and again, and we think from the perspective of benefit, you move so much differently. First of all, as a man, I'm gonna tell you right now, and I'm glad you're here. If I ever find out a woman was able to get you in front of a psychic who is basically just another woman, not a doctor or a gynecologist or a psychiatrist or just some kind of professional. This person could literally just be anybody. First of all, what's stopping me and Sash from becoming psychics? That's what we need to be doing. I got things all wrong here. It's the wrong business right here. What we need to be doing is romance scams, soft romance scams. We're not going to take all your money. We're going to make you do a form. You're going to tell us how much you get per year and per month and whatnot, what your expenses are. And then from there, we will determine a reasonable amount to be scamming you, to scam you up. So, for example, you get $2,000 a month in income, and you have about $1,300 in bills, which leaves you with $700 in disposable income and for emergencies. So out of that, we're going to just scam you for 30%. So 30% of 700 is what? Show me how much math skills you have. This is what our whole brotherhood is hinging on.
That's
It's over.
wait.
$210. $210. So if you're making
22.
I said 30% of 700. All you have to do is just multiply 3 times the 7. What kind of math are you doing? We're gonna have a family meeting about this.
I was just trying.
But you was watching tables. You was waiting.
12 off.
Nah, I don't know. I felt you.
That was my number.
What number you have? It was a ridiculous number. What was it?
222.
22 is crazy.
Yeah, I'm like almost certain this was in your boat. I'm not getting up to see.
All right. Barbecue sauce. Baby back. Anywho.
But you know what? We can't even say my definition of cheating and your definition of cheating. Are you talking to other women?
No. You know I'm not talking to nobody.
I don't know what.
And look, and listen, he 100% right. And you know why he 100% right, Sash? Because he don't got his own car. He don't got his own place. He don't cut his own. She be cutting his hair. That's why he got these corners right here. Hold on. Show you these corners. These are the sharpest corners. Listen, these some sharp corners, man. You crash your car in these corners. All right. Like he got let me tell you something. She control that. She tell him what time to put his do-rag on. All right. She be greasing his scalp. All right. She bought him that chain. All right. All that. She even created, bro. She had to make you a job so you can get a job.
Yeah.
It's certain things that are reserved for the ladies. You gotta let the ladies enjoy that and whatnot. You should feel mad. I would have told, man, listen, I would have ran away from home. All right. I might jump out the window and live to avoid that. He don't get no space from her. You understand? I'm gonna play a little more. Hold on. Fair use.
What you're doing.
Fair use.
Troy has been on the phone, texting constantly. Anybody can delete anything from their phone.
I don't delete.
Oh my God, it's just nasty. All right, so first and foremost, now I know that she asked to do her confessional next to him, just so that when she, you know what I'm saying, when she took a jab, he right there. That's confrontational. Because Troy got a lot by himself. I mean, I just realized that. You realize that?
Yeah, no. The battery saving function where you could just put it on top.
Top of what?
Put your phone on top of your other phone and it'll charge it.
Well, I think you can do that. I'm not sure. Maybe. Now is not the time for questions. Now is the time for answers. The time is now. I wish I could import my soundboard somehow. Listen, I use my soundboard at work. That's something fucked to me. I got my soundboard ready. I'll start doing that too. If I get a good joke off, I'm gonna play that that laugh track for myself. Matter of fact, you know what? This should come with some sound reactions on here. It's fine. I'm not mad. Anywho.
Giving me your phone is weird. Try.
Hold on, I ain't gonna lie. We need to see him doing this walk. All right, this walk is crazy. Like, yo, this do-rag.
I need you to come and pick me up.
I feel like he was wearing like boots with shorts and no socks, and that was the longest do-rag I ever seen.
Talking to other women.
No, you know I'm not talking to nobody.
I don't know what you're doing. Troy has been on the phone dealing with that. You could be doing anything.
Full access to the phone.
You can delete things.
So he's saying that first of all, she do phone checks on that nigga, like he in jail. Oh nothing stop. Yo, she knows she the warden. She trying to suss some stuff out. I'm not sure what it means to suss out. I'm just one of those words where I don't want you to tell me what it means. I'm gonna just go with my own thing. And watch the light, man. You know that's a hot light. We use cold. All right. Hold on a second. Let me go ahead and check how we look in the settings. There we go. My bad. I image look mad sharp, son. We in HD, bro.
HD.
All right. So also too, like I was saying yesterday, this is a thing that will really happen with you. You know what I'm saying? Also, this is a conversation. This is pure emotion. She may genuinely feel that, and this may seem ridiculous because she just got done cheating on him. And also, again, Troy learned the hard way. This is why you don't take a, not this particular reason, but this is one of the reasons why you do. If a woman ever cheats on you, just let it go. The relationship will never be the same. That there will never be no respect there. She will always treat you like you were a loser for still dealing with her after she cheated on you. You know what I'm saying? That's just not how women operate. You know what I mean? And also a lot of times when women cheat, a lot of times it tends to turn into a relationship or turn into an affair. It's rarely like a one-time thing where they see the person one time. You know what I mean? And if they do say that, it's a lot. So she was seeing this other dude, right? And you would think that, well, you know, why she's saying that? She's saying that, well, because it could be for a few different reasons. It could be for the fact that a person who that only knows how to be manipulative, their way of, for one, getting you to reaffirm that you would never cheat or that you would never betray them is also a form of mind control. Because what they're doing is, again, when you make someone say things out loud, it has a profound effect on the subconscious. You know what I mean? So this is one of those things where, and it's something that men have to watch out for. Do not engage in the kind of behavior of always trying to reassure someone of your loyalty, especially when they show you that they are not really necessarily, I won't say I'm not afraid to lose you, but they don't do the same thing for you. It's one thing if you actually have done something and they're unsure about you. First of all, people who engage in low vibrational behaviors and distrust and paranoia is a low vibrational behavior, because you got to realize in the hood, no one's more untrusting than people in the hood. You know, if you want to understand mental health issues and problems, study people in the hood. You see all the conditions play out, because that public assistance mostly goes to people who are unable to function in the real world, you know, in a way where they can take care of themselves and provide for themselves, you know. But there are people who are chronically on assistance, especially people who get SSI, who have disability, right? And all disabilities are not physical. They could, a lot of times, it be mental. All right. And it's not just someone being just bat-ish crazy and whatnot. It can also play out and just, you're not able to hold a job. You're not able to show up to things. You're not able to be on time. Like we was telling the old boy earlier, he was saying, yeah, I would do shifts, but I always had a problem being on time. everyone has to work on timing, but it's important to keep working on it, not just saying, hey, I have trouble with time. You know what I mean? But that's all. But you kind of, after a while, you start realizing that a lot of rich people do the same things. A lot of athletes do the same things. A lot of broke people do the same things. And again, this is a masterclass on what not to do as a man. And this is how being broke is a disease, and also being broke is like a crime because he's broke. He is under another warden. So something to a point where she's controlling everything, even his peace. All right. And sense of comfortability for her, she wants to make him uncomfortable. It's all about making him uncomfortable and controlling the flow of emotions. All right. This is another power move too. All right. So a lot of things could be going on, but this is mostly just an emotional conversation where it's not it's not necessarily about anything.
That means nothing. Your phone means nothing. Your password.
I barely know how to work them up.
I want a normal relationship.
Like she grasping at straws right here. Like she basically, that's what it looks like for someone to pull an argument out of thin. Like she's literally creating a problem. And don't get me wrong, women will do that. And the Crimson Cure offers some really great advice for how to control this. Women are naturally chaotic, and the way I look at it is women's desire to continuously switch it up. Women have to have different experiences, which gives them different kind of stimulation. But that's supposed to play out in a positive way, where you guys go somewhere, you guys really relations. She's supposed to get all that out in relations. That's why relations are really important, because with the more relations y'all have, the more that it just, especially for women like that have to be constantly connected to you. The less that you're with her in that way, the less close she feels to you, especially women like this who are very insecure. And I get it. That skin is crazy. I ain't gonna hold you, you know what I'm saying? And that's another reason why you have to be able to understand certain behaviors and really understand, I don't want to deal with that. Now, anyone can see this is a very insecure woman. Especially like women who cheat in general are usually very insecure people. And I'm not saying that men who do it aren't either, but in particular, you know what I mean? Because it's always about power. Because she didn't have to marry him. If she felt like that, she didn't have to marry him. Not only that, she still stayed with him. And it's crazy is women will cheat on you and they continue to punish you and always question your loyalty. You got to realize she's doing that because that's what she relates to. That's why she feels like, nah, that's what you got to be doing, because that's what I'm doing. All right. It's the same way, and that's with anyone. All right. So let's go ahead and but what he's basically going to do is he look at it as, listen, I need to keep this roof over my head, so I'm gonna go ahead and just basically fix it myself. All right. So it's the same as you putting together, a great meal with like 4 courses, and it's all laid on the table. They got the mashed potatoes. Okay. You got you some meatloaf. Okay. Did you have your shots? You got rice, corn, vegetables. Do you want to come back with me to America? All that. And this person just comes along and just kicks the table over. Just give you a nice Erica Mena, just knock the table over. A nice love and hip hop treatment. And then rather than saying, yo, dude, like what's your problem? You need, this I've spent all this time putting this food together, and also who gonna clean this up? Rather than asking those questions, Troy is the kind of person. This is the same as Troy is the kind of man that says, all right, well, I guess I'll just eat what I can off the floor, and I'll, you go, don't worry about it. You go ahead and go watch freaking Grey's Anatomy. You know what I'm saying? And you go ahead and go focus on that, and I'll clean all this up. All right. And again, these are the behaviors. These are the kind of things you got to put up with when you don't have your life together. Like, listen, men have to go through suffering. And I'm not saying you absolutely can't be in a relationship, but for one, until you're able to take care of yourself, you don't really know what works for you. Until you find out what works for you, you're not really very useful in a relationship, and you're mostly going to attract these kind of women. And also, you're going to be attracted to these kind of women. Like, again, this is the long line of women, pardon me, that would never be able to be around a dude like me. All right, because from the first date, you know what I mean? Like, yo, like the vibes would be off. It just wouldn't be authentic. Because she's a love bomber. And don't get it twisted. Women like that who are able to get super angry when they want to be, they're able to love bomb. But here's the thing about it. Love bombing only works on someone who don't love themselves. You know what I mean? Like you know that we think highly enough of you. You've never been told what you can't do. You've never been told what you're not going to be ever. No one's ever telling you that. Not only that, people are telling you what you could be. You have a deep awareness of what your potential is. Also, you have an idea of expectation. It's developing over time, but you have an idea of that. You know what I'm saying? So that, you know what I mean? So it's different. So no one can come around you and compliment you a whole lot and be able to get you to do anything because you're used to hearing that. Also, you've been told this world is yours.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you, I tell that to all little homies. All right, because it's important, especially for black men. All right. I'm not into telling wolves to act like dogs. You're a wolf, not a dog. You're a wolf. Dog can't do nothing. Lucky I don't got my soundboard. But right now, listen, he's on dog mode and son mode, and he getting dogged out as per usual. So he's going to do a fixer right here. Check it out.
Whatever, Trey.
We're gonna move forward our day. We gotta have dinner with your parents, and I don't want to bring that type of energy in there. Think about that. That's what you really need to be worried about, not sitting here going back and forth with me. So beautiful. I love you.
Woo, called the beautiful. He holding her purse. He's holding her purse. Fam. Only time you're supposed to hold your girl purse is when she goes to the ambulance. All right. Or she's being taken away where she can't take the purse with her. All right. And even then, you find a way to shove it in your pocket. That's another thing on the long list. If I ever find out you held the purse, we're done. Finito and the son. All right, so the weakest thing ever. Like, yo, watch how he handles this. And I'm gonna tell you how he shouldn't have handled it.
I'm supporting you as your husband, as I always do.
She getting him a stiff. You know how stiff her body is right now in that hug? She leaning away, giving him a stiff. Yo, if a woman ever does that to you, first of all, don't do this because it don't matter. Okay? You ever wind up in a situation, you never respond to her getting tough and aggressive with kindness. Now, you can be cool and whatnot, but again, he would have avoided all that if he just said, why am I talking to a psychic? Why are you talking to a psychic? Matter of fact, I don't want you going to a psychic. What you talking to a psychic for? First of all, she's supposed to be getting, and I'm not saying that she has to get all her information from you, but that's the whole point of her getting a good guy so that she doesn't need a bunch of counsel. She's supposed to be listening to what her faith say and what you say. And that's it. And if she can't get with that, look at all the trouble that comes with women who ain't following you. But then again, and I hate to say it's about another black man, but at this point, bro, you had nothing for her to follow. I don't know if it was impossible for him to go to his family. You should have gone to your family house. Whenever you deal with women, unfortunately, you want to always deal with, not saying unfortunately, but you want to deal with her from a position of at least having the basics. You don't want to come to her from a position of, if she's not here, you're not able to live an adult life. But right now, 29, listen, I know 29 sounds pretty old to you, but 29 is very young. Okay. And listen, that's where I was mentally at 29. These are the kind of things that I would have went along with, because I didn't know that, yo, this person's going to destroy you. He don't even realize that she's holding him back. Your girl made you a job. Did you like Lil Yachty? I know how you would. You're saying you're trying to sabotage me.
All these conspiracies, like poor old Sash.
Poor old Sash. Now, ain't no poor old Sash. It's poor Troy. This right here. As soon as I felt that stiff body, I'd have let go so quick. Matter of fact, shoot, she might shoot. Not, I wouldn't mush her, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I might give her a belly bump or something like that. I'd be like, yo, I would at least throw my arms up like, yo, or something. You know what I mean? But you know, when you're in a situation like that, I think I mentioned it already, but I'll say it again. When you're in a situation like that, when that happens and everything, that's not the best course of action. The best course of action is just to have whatever the issue is, talk about what the issue is. But another thing is that he's also operating from the space of he's afraid to lose her. Because again, that's how bad this nigga don't want to work and take care of himself. Big hug. Mwah, mwah. Want to say hi to the camera?
No.
Say no.
Oh, wow.
All right, listen, gotta go to bed, okay? Slam the door. He be slamming doors. All right, man. Let's go ahead and wrap this drawing up, man. Here we go.
Don't act like that. Your little attitude. That's fine.
I don't have an attitude.
Give me a kiss. I can have a kiss.
Oh, you gave me the chicken, and that's what I'm saying. That's why you don't go for that. Listen, if she, man, first of all you just setting yourself up, all right? Especially with someone who plays kind of games. Yo, this is deep psychological warfare. What she's also doing is making sure that if he do it, that for one, she's controlling any kind of prosperity he gets, and also she's putting in the software, or she's putting in these updates to make sure that he don't move against her. You know what I'm saying? And he always feel like he's being conditioned right now to do whatever she wants. All right. And that's another way that someone can make you do can manipulate you and control you, is by always making you feel as though you need to prove to them that you good peoples, despite whatever they do. You understand? Yo, she screamed on him to the point where the girl who lived there is talking about it on camera. And not only that, yo, she laughing at him.
Yeah.
I accept that. That's fine. Come on, let's go ahead and finish.
Yeah, bro, wait.
With someone, and she slapped G in there. Think about that. That's what you really need to be worried about, not sitting here going back and forth with me. So beautiful. I love you.
Oof.
I'm supporting you as your husband, as I always do.
Support you on what? Yeah, get in front of a psychic. She first of all, the psychic is making her get mad at you.
Don't act like that. Your little attitude. That's fine.
I don't have an
This right here is a real ninja thing to do. It's basically and this is something that has to stop and has to change, especially with your generation. It don't matter who it is. It don't matter if it was a man, you know what I mean, or if it was in reverse and whatnot. Do not that's not the proper reaction to someone acting very angry and accusing you and trying to make you feel like ish when it's not commensurate. You know what I mean? Bro, you're better off going to your cousins, bro. This is trash. All right. Got you sitting on Yoni steamers. Be ashamed of yourself. I want to fast forward to them going to her parents' house and whatnot, and this whole thing. So, because you don't got your money together, you gotta deal with this ninja right here. In a dashiki. He is a pastor that wears, I don't know what's going on. They wear too much African stuff for them not to be African. I don't think they're African. Also, why is she so light skinned? No, I don't like it. So that's another thing too. I already know these ninjas is into some other stuff. Because first of all, they're not African. You know what I'm saying that I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. But I doubt it. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. We learning more and more. Anytime you come around African Americans that be doing that African worship, listen, shout out to the Africans. I'm just saying, y'all don't rock with us like that, and that's cool. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? But anytime you see ninjas that be trying to basically imitate what comes from over there and stuff like that, and they see it as, and again, that's the danger of wokeism. You know what I mean? Dumb ninjas is almost never to be trusted. Let me tell you something right now. Now that I see him wearing this dashiki and he had the African stuff on earlier at the church, I'm starting to realize that her father up to no good. I'm trying to understand, how you the daughter of a pastor and you listen to psychics? Like, Christian people don't engage in that kind of thing. All right, that's actually against their religion. What are you doing? And on top of that, you don't know if she's right or not. And not only that, she's giving this person money. That's why I can't pay y'all bills now. Yeah. Now I'm saying, first of all, Zaraya is losing on so many different levels. For one, where is that boy's father, and why are you not with him? Because that's your real man. Two, and again, that's another thing that he wouldn't deal with if he has money together. Let me tell you something right now. Yo, you went to 6 Pass to be on stepdad duty. First of all, you gotta be fine. That's one. All right, if you got kids, you gotta be fine. Also, listen, I need 150% compliance. All right, I need extra compliance. I need you to comply. I need you to be doing stuff I even asked you to do. And I don't want to hear you can't do it. I done found out y'all be lying about stuff like that. Also, Love After Lockup proves that y'all don't need no high value, man. You don't need them. You don't need them to have nothing. If you like them enough, you'll provide everything. You'll provide an unlimited benefits package. She probably created that agency just so she can say that he a boss to try to fix things. But that's the thing, though. You can't make a baddie. You cannot build a baddie, and you can't build the boss. You can only get baddie syndrome. That's like, no, we gotta make up one for like for the men, for like when they being insecure and they be fronting and turn themselves down. Macbeth syndrome. We don't call it that. You got Macbeth syndrome. You know what I'm saying? But like black Macbeth syndrome. You know what I mean? Where like you don't get any of the cool stuff. You just wind up destroying yourself, and then you take an L and then you like Jon Snow yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah, it sucked, right? Yeah, or
The story.
Sleep on the couch.
She's like, but
Z doesn't trust me, but my priority right now is to focus on our financial issues and not bull about more drama. Absolutely. Just understood.
I walk right in. Hey, Mom.
Hi, baby.
My parents.
Yeah, all this right here, you know what I mean? I don't trust these people. These people now on the up and up. Okay. I just want to get to the part where her father is having this stupid conversation with him. I hate this guy. I hate the conversation.
Parents have been married for 30 plus years.
Yo, watch his face. I'm only showing this part so you can see his face. Fair use.
And I strive to have that marriage, and maybe I need to have a conversation with them.
That's the most truthful he gonna be. See the face he making while she said that? Yo, like, first of all, he's got to, by this point, they actually been together for a little bit. He is tired of her at this point. You see the tension in his jaw? He got all types of tension that he hate her at this point. Because she just sat there and lied. She said, I strive. No way. Then again, you know what? We don't know what, that nigga wear dashiki. We don't know what kind of relationship. He got beads and a dashiki on and a bald head. And he run the church on the internet. He got a Patreon for his church.
Because I feel like my parents always know what to say.
This looks great.
What does that mean?
I thought we fixed it on plate, right?
Yeah, make it
There you go. How's it going?
Hold. Did he just say, here we fix our own plate? Woo! Let's bring it back, Sash.
Doorbell for you walking people's house?
It's my parents' house. I walk right in. Hey, Mom.
Hi, baby.
My parents have been married for 30 plus years, and I strive to have that marriage. And maybe I need to have a conversation with them because I feel like my parents always know what to say.
This looks great.
No, they must not be telling you the right things, because you are talking to a psychic for your life advice. Like this, he just skipped completely over like the man she married. That's wild.
I thought we fixed it on plate, right?
Yeah, make it
There you go. How's it going?
Yeah, let me tell you something. I could be, if I was going out with a young lady and he told me to fix my own plate, that may be the last time I ever see her. It's been times where we have family celebrations. Like after I broke up with a girl, I didn't eat. I couldn't bring myself. You know how embarrassing it is to go make your own plate like a loser. Hey man, I make great sacrifices so I can bring out this content. I've gone into monk mode to bring out this content. Also, shout out to everyone who made it possible for us to get 2,000 views on our latest video with the Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift join. and all that. Shout out to y'all. I think it's getting ready to be our highest viewed video on the channel. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all, man. I'm saying, listen, the hard work is paying off. But anyway, yeah, man, yeah, bro. You were on Sun Mo. I think the mother who told them to make his own play. It was the dad and the mother. I want to keep replaying it. Oh man, let me tell you something. All right, so that tell me everything about our relationship. You too open-minded. That's another thing too. Men cannot be too open-minded. Because when you're too open-minded or basically too willing to follow along, you wind up in situations like this. You understand? All right, and I want to show y'all the biggest L, my biggest concern here.
You're going all right.
Y'all need to get up and come to church on Sunday morning.
He's saying I need to get up and come to church on Sunday morning. He's looking off to the side and everything. Now these people that done told him that they want him to have his own ministry. You can't assign that kind of role to someone. You can't tell someone that they're going to run a church. I mean, that gotta be something that you feel called to do. Like y'all wow.
Absolutely.
Just
Understood.
Ooh, that was sassy. He giving Miss Nutter right now. Okay, this nigga has an African pendant on. He bought that from the mall. Okay, very flimsy.
Like I told her, I got my own things and I'm trying to do it. Not necessarily.
If black people got this in their house, better watch out. Okay, you see this issue in the background? Nah, I don't like it.
Silly catch up with life, but just on my own path. I've always been that way.
my hope.
What he's trying to tell him is that yo, I'm not really, and he doesn't know how to tell him that yo, I'm either he's not Christian or he's just not really into that. You know what I mean? And that's not what he wants to do. And that's another thing too. And that's how I know that the father right here, he's just not on his square when it comes to masculinity. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you don't tell no man how to raise his family and how to run his household. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm saying my boy Troy. Let me tell you something. A ninja like me, he would never feel comfortable telling me what to do. He went first. It would just be a whole different conversation. But then again, you know what? I wouldn't know him. All right, it's a chance I wouldn't know him because I'm gonna tell you something right now. Zaraya, the kind of woman, if she came around a dude like me, she would know she would have to change all that up. She would at least have to lie for a good amount of time. She been cussing you out since you came home. Matter of fact, she's been violating you since before you can breathe free air. You understand? I'm gonna tell you something right now. I never. Let me tell you, no matter how bad it gets, I will never be checked by a nigga that's dressed like this.
Is that you've seen in me? I'm gonna help you do everything I can to help you be the best you that you destined to be. Because I believe,
He like, nigga, what? Yo, what? He like,
Scripture
what?
says, what I sow is what I'm gonna reap.
Zaria's father is a man of God, but I was not.
That's how Troy be talking to people.
Oh yeah, because they both make word salad.
Yeah.
I'll get me wrong, it sounds good. This is the issue with that conversation. He's not going over. First, we're going to do this. Then we're going to do this. Now, I'll be telling you the plan and whatnot. I'm not always able to follow the plan, but I at least come with the plan. But at least with the content thing, I'll be like, all right, listen, yo, later on we're doing this and this and this and this. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes we do a little pregame, or we have a plan, and I go over. You know what's going on because I told you the steps and everything. And this is why it's important for men to operate more from logic and be more results oriented, because he's not able to. The conversation should be okay. Well, so like, what you got going on? What you trying to accomplish, or what's your what's your 6-month goals and your year-end goals, or what's going on, or maybe ask, hey, how can I support you, or this and that. And again, ain't nothing wrong with him inviting him, but it should be an invite, not you need to be at church. But anyway, so Troy's gonna get into why he hasn't been coming. We're going to cut out.
Raised in church, at the same time, they're looking out for us and just want our best interests.
Lord, thank you for the food we're about to receive, sanctified by your word and by this prayer in Jesus.
Nigga, you gonna hold your face? Oh, she's already eating. These is phonies, bro. Let me show you these ninjas real quick, man. These is phonies. Who prays with the fork in their hand? Yo, they money laundering, bro.
This name we pray. Thanks be unto God.
I think the mom was eating. Like, I think Troy's the only one with his head down.
It's a victory.
Through our Lord
Lord
Jesus
Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
Amen.
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 Yo, what
How are
the-
things going?
Everything's going good. We've been working so much, so
Now, as far as your job, is it different for you from what you perceived it to be from conversations as opposed to being here physically?
I just have to be patient. We have the therapist, we have the office, we have the conference rooms, we have everything set up, but we're not getting the children.
No, that hold. It's more than that. They talk about the business, and also I've never had a job before. I don't know anything about anything. I've never even been in this field before. I've only stolen cars. Matter of fact, like even the dude you called to come pick you up looked mad sketchy. He had to bring that car back. That car came to get you, and he had to bring that car back immediately. That's not his whip. All right. First of all, he had a paper blunt ready. Man, that dude's a terrorist. Leaves, come on, man. Oh well. Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. I had to pause the throwing. Gotta go to bed, babe. Okay, you got it. Whatever. All right, anyway, look, babe, I'm trying to finish giving them knowledge. I'm trying to do the knowledge. I'm doing the knowledge right now. I'm doing the knowledge, not going back. No. Okay. All right, just be quiet, please. But I'm trying to get to this point. Anyway, so like I was saying before, this is all crazy. This is all crazy. I forgot where I left off at. But them frames is fire. I'll give him that. Those some fire frames. He got that with his medical plan with his benefits. Mm-hmm.
we want to show the community that we're there for them. We want to help those who are formerly incarcerated, their families and kids that are at risk of becoming incarcerated. But I haven't told my parents about the finances at Project Heal and not being able to pay the rent because my first instinct is to fix the problem and then tell them later.
The minimum we trying to get is 50.
If we get those 50,
Why are you letting him talk?
Yeah, nah, we're done. We're
Talk
done.
about
Fair use. Fair use. Don't. I know I played it for a minute. Fair use. I didn't realize I had the thing up. Yo, I mean, nah, you're right about that too. I mean, no, that's the whole point of the agency is so that she can, so she can say that he's doing something. You know what I mean? Because she knows that he's not a boss, man. Like he has to be able to learn how to show up somewhere on time. The first day he was gonna go meet the actual employee, the staff, he came in there smelling like straight up bud.
Yeah.
Okay, both of them. The bosses came in there strong. Yeah, that's how bad them people need that job. They came in there smelling like straight up gas. Talking about, listen, this basically like what I did before. It's like, so this is like the streets got the paperwork. What paperwork in the streets? You mean like newspapers? Nasty work, man. All right, man. I think that's it, man. It's a school night, man. Like, share, and subscribe. I gotta iron some clothes and get ready for tomorrow, man. Sash, go and retrieve the cheesecake. I didn't see it go back in the refrigerator. I don't think she came back. She didn't come back with it.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all be safe. Be easy.